Hey everybody, it's Cindy here, and I am so glad to be here with you. And I wanted to talk to you today about those kinds of days that sometimes we have where we just feel off. We just feel off. Our mood is just not quite right. Maybe you feel a little blue, maybe you feel a little anxious, maybe you feel stressed or irritable, and you really can't put your finger on why. Like, you just don't really know why, what's happened or what's going on, or whatever that is really causing it, but you're just feeling off. Now, this could be a lot of things. This could be, maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night. This could be you're coming down with some physical ailment. This could be a hormonal imbalance. This could be a chemical imbalance in your brain or your body or something. It could be lots of different things. But instead of focusing on that in our time together today, I more want to focus on just how to handle it, just what to do to help yourself through those off sort of days where you're not yourself. You may not really understand why, but you don't want to be miserable all day and just make it worse. And I know that can happen sometimes. Even I'm a very happy person in general, a person at peace, very happy. I have days like this too, where I just feel a little off. So if you are in that situation, or next time you're in that situation, I want you to, let's just say, make a universal statement here and say that when we're in this kind of mood, in this kind of state of being, that it is a call to greater self-care. Okay, we need something. And we may not recognize what that is, but I'm telling you, calling on your self-care tactics will help you a lot. So first of all, ask yourself, what do I really need right now? What's going on? What do I really need right now? And I would be really honest with yourself about what you're attracted to at the time. For example, maybe in your heart you're thinking, oh, if I could just take a little 20-minute power nap, or if I could just leave the office and take the rest of the day off, or if I could just get a really nice healthy meal in me. I'm hungry. Maybe you're dehydrated and you just need something refreshing to drink. Maybe you have some conflict in your life, and it's seething in and creating days like this, and you just need some relief from a conflict in your life. You need some peace or some forgiveness, something like that. Maybe you need to have a good cry. You just have been holding in your emotions or something, or maybe you need to have a really heart-to-heart talk with someone about something that's been on your mind, and it's just weighing heavily on you, or something. Who knows? But ask yourself, what do you need right now? And then secondly, of course, respond to that need, and by changing your agenda for your day, if at all possible, or your evening, whatever time of day you're in. If you can change your agenda, like if you had plans to get this done, this done, this done, this done, and this done, or plans to go visit this person, or you're at your job, or whatever it might be, if you can change the agenda and instead respond to the immediate need, I would do that if I were you. I really would do that if I were you. So change your agenda if at all possible. If you have a to-do list that you really wanted to get to that day, today, but you can't concentrate on it, you can't focus on it, it just feels overwhelming, then ask yourself, what can I do instead? And hopefully it's some self-care, but also maybe there's something you'd rather be doing. Like, we're entering holiday season. Maybe you plan to clean the house today, or write the bills today, or run a bunch of errands today, And you just, that because of be feeling off, you just cannot approach those tasks, but it feels halfway decent to get out some holiday decorations and put those up. So if you can accomplish something else that feels good to you, that's more inviting to you, then do that. So change your agenda up. Don't force yourself to push through whatever you have planned on the schedule, unless of course you have to be careful. We don't have to do a lot. There's usually lots of choices and options, although sometimes we don't think there are. Even if you have to leave your job for the day, there are mental health days, there are sick days in a lot of jobs. Maybe you can get off early. Maybe you can do less, accomplish less at work that day without getting yourself into trouble. Really ask yourself, how can I shift my agenda to respond to how I'm feeling today? And then, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. And then only make healthy choices. As you're changing your agenda and responding to self-care, only the healthy choices, okay? I don't want you to shift to self-care and drink yourself to oblivion, for example, or eat a whole box of chocolate chip cookies in the name of self-care. That's not self-care. If you need a cookie or you want a cookie, a treat, have a little treat if it's not against your health requirements at all, but not gorging or binging or any excessive behavior in anything, smoking, alcohol, gambling, shopping. Really, truly self-care is healthy choices. So only healthy choices as you're changing your agenda and responding to your feeling off. And then number 4, I want you to just refresh yourself and as you approach the night and get ready to regroup for the next day. So the to-do list you ignored today, or what didn't get your attention today because you were off and you changed your agenda, set it up for the next day or the soonest possible day, and wind down well at night and get a good night's rest and start fresh the next day. Forgive yourself for feeling off. Forgive yourself for having to change the plan or any disrupting that you ended up doing to yourself or other people because of it, and let it go. Everybody on earth can have days like this. This happens. It's okay. Just breathe, refresh, and regroup and start fresh the next day. Okay? So those are my suggestions. Just a real quick rundown again of those steps. Number 1, well, the overarching theme is I want you to approach a time or day like this as being a call to greater self-care and take these steps. Number 1, ask yourself, what do I really need right now? And as best as you're able to respond to that answer, those answers, do that. Number 2, so change your agenda if at all possible so you can respond to your immediate need. Number 3, only healthy choices as you're changing your agenda and responding to your need. And then number 4, do what you can to refresh and regroup before you go to sleep that night and start fresh the next day. I hope this was helpful. Have a great night, and I will talk to you again soon.